Hey, good morning, friends. Pastor Jason, this chilly Tuesday morning check-in. Our upper room disciplines this morning has us in First Corinthians in chapter 9. Just a couple of verses for us. A couple of my favorites. Share this for us. It's just verse 16, 17, and 18. Paul says, "If I proclaim the gospel, this gives me no ground for boasting, for an obligation is laid on me. And woe to me if I do not proclaim the gospel. For if I do this of my own will, I have a reward. But if not of my own will, I am entrusted with a commission. What then is my reward? Just this, that in my proclamation I may make the gospel free of charge, so as not to make full use of my rights in the gospel." The writer of the devotional this morning kind of frames this within the idea of having to share his call story as he goes through the ordination process, something I'm very familiar with sharing quite often now as well. But he adds this in a devotional. So think about what Paul had said there. Think about Paul's writing. And the devotional says that discerning our call or our call story is an important part of our journey. We make meaning out of our lives as we reflect on questions such as who is it who calls us? And what is it that we are called to do? We are also wise to pay attention to the strengths and gifts we bring with us. So what is your call? What is your call story? What gives you a sense of meaning and purpose in life and moves you and your community towards flourishing? You know, I think this falls into place so well with our homework from the last couple of weeks that Pastor Angie has given us. Do you remember the question from the last two Sundays that we're all supposed to be working on? That, you know, what is your God-sized dream? What is our God-sized dream? What is God putting on our hearts to see kind of come to life here? And I think a great place to start if you're struggling to find a good starting point to wrestle with something that big is this. Maybe just start with what you feel called to do. What, like Paul, do you feel is that thing that you just have to do? It's not that you want to do it or that you need to do it. It's not that you seek reward or payment or anything else. Just that natural flow through you. What does that lead to? You know, what can you do all day but doesn't exhaust you because it brings you life and joy? What is that? Is that painting? Is that drawing? Is that singing? Is that writing? Is that reading? Is that talking to other people? Is that cleaning and organizing? Is that working out, planning big group workouts that you can invite people to? Is it planning a mission to go feed people? You know, whatever it might be, maybe start there. What can you do all day without feeling a sense of regret or exhaustion or even feeling obligated to go do it? You know, when what you're doing just aligns with God's purpose and call upon you, friends, it's life-giving, not life-taking. It's energy-giving, not energy-depleting. So maybe let's start by examining what those things are, where those places are for us today and in the coming days. You know, find that thing maybe that God calls us to, that we enjoy doing, that people tell us we're gifted at, that we're skilled at. Maybe if we're having a hard time finding it in ourselves, we listen to those, you know, near and dear around us and see what they say. Start with those things that just naturally kind of flow from us. Start with those things that give us joy, and then let's start to think about how we can do more of that, where we can do more of that, who we can do those things with friends. And as we think about and as we wrestle with what our God-sized dreams might be, that might be a good place to start. So, friends, thanks for spending this time together today. Hope you are safe and warm today, friends. We look forward to seeing you soon. Don't forget, we are back in person for worship on Sunday, and it is going to be great. So looking forward to that. And yes, we will continue to be online as well. Friends, until we see you, and hopefully that is going to be soon, be safe and be well, and remember just how much that you are loved. Thanks, friends. Bye.